Good morning, my dear friends. Today we will be discuss again the charging sections. We have already discussed is the total income and finance act schedule 1 and general tax rates and income tax. Now we will be discuss is the special tax rates and the what is the tax special rate in the sections. We will be discuss all. I think here is 20 and 25 sections. I will be discuss which section is it related to which uh, uh, topics and how many percentage is the tax exempted and how many the taxable income. Now we will be reach is here is uh, after surcharge and we have already discussed this point. Now we will be discussing the special tax rate. In last lecture we have discussed about the regarding of the surcharge. If total income is exceed 2 crore rupees and or 5 crore rupees is due to capital gain and dividend income, then surcharge rate on tax rebate on the other income will be, if other income is up to 2 crore rupees, it will be 15%, and if other income is exceed 2 crore but up to 5 crore rupees, it will be 25%. Now we will be discuss is the computation of total income is assessed financial year 2023-4, and now we are discuss is the special tax rates. What is the special tax rates? Is section 111A. It is related to section 111A. It is related to short-term capital gain on the certain assets is 15%. Okay. Now is section 112A. It is related to capital gain, but it is the long-term capital gain on certain assets is up to 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees it is tax exempted and it is the more than is the taxable 10%. Suppose, for example, here is a long-term capital gain in section 112A. It is 2 lakh rupees. 1 lakh rupees is the tax exempted, and here is 112A. It is 1 lakh rupees is at the rate of 10%. It is 10,000 rupees. Now we will be discuss is the section 112. It is also is that related to capital gain, and it is the long term capital gain on other assets. It is the 20% is the tax rates, and now is section 115. 115 BBS. It is the royalty income from patents and registered development in India. It is the 10%. And section 115 BBG, income from uh, transfer of carbon credits. It is and section 115 BB, winning from lotteries, etc., and winning from puzzles and etc. It is 30% is the taxable income, and it is tax exempted. And section 115 BBJ, section 115 BBJ, it is winning from online games. It is very famous for now this young generations. All the young generations playing the games, online games, and they are winning to everything. You can see advertisement on Facebook is Ludo and Rummy. All games is, if you are playing the games is online. If you win the some amounts, it will be 30% is tax exempted, and is 30% is tax free. Sorry. And section 115 BBE, undisclosed income. It means black money. It is 30% is tax exempted. And section 115 BBH, income from transfer of virtual digital assets, is it is 30%. And section 115 BBC, section 115 BBC, It is anonymous donation is 30%, and section 115 BBI, section 115 BBI, it is 30% is specified, and div income of the trust is, it is 30%. Now is section 115A, 115AA, 115AC, 115 AD, 115 BDA is specified for non-residents. Conclusion in the tax rates optional, and is now is section 115 BAC. I will be discussing the more details in after the special tax rates. It is the applicable in the new tax slabs, and some is now is some is following benefit deduction will not be available. Section 115 BBA and 115 BAB and 115 BB, 115 BAD and 115 BB, BAE. This is will not be available under the section is section 33AB and section 33ABA and section 35 scientific research outside contributions and section 35 AD specified business and section 35 triple C is agriculture project and is section 35 CCD skills development project. It is not be available under section 35 115 BA and 115 BAB and 115 BAD and 115 BAE. The deduction will not be available under the sections, and options once exercised under section 115 AA, 115 BAB, and 115 BAD, 115 BAE cannot be withdrawn. The following benefits deduction will not be available under section 115 BAC. I will be discuss in the next slide how many deduction will be available under the section BAC. But here we are doing discuss is the will not be available. Here is the some points is very important. Is I think is here is one, two, three, four. I think is 10 points is here I will be discussed in the regarding deduction will not be available. Section 10A, special economic zone and state economic zones salary allowance exemption except traveling daily conveyance allowance. It will be discussed here is the daily allowances and some etc. and leave travel concessions, salary reduction under section 16. It is the professional tax and entertainment tax, interest deduction on self-occupied house property, additional depreciations, section 33AB and section 33ABA and section 35 scientific research. We have already discussed in the last sections, and section 35 AD specified business and section 35 CCC agriculture projects and section it is section 80 CCD clause 2 and section 80 CCH clause 2 and section 80 JJAA. It is all deduction is exempted under deduction chapter 6A. And now we will discuss is section is more details is when we go to into section 115 BAC. But I want to check the knowledge about in the last slides how many learns about this special tax rates and how to calculation of total income and how to calculate the grant total incomes and what is the surcharge rates we have already discussed, and now we will be check the knowledge. Here is the five question. But is the first question is an additional fee is imposed on people calculated as a percentage of their taxable income. Here is a out of five question we will be check here the knowledge on the basis of true or false answer. An additional fee is imposed on the people calculated as a percentage of their taxable income. It is true or false? I think it is true. Yes, it is true. Right answer. And an additional fee is imposed on individual in addition to their ordinary income tax act 1961. It is obligation. It is true or false? It is correctly. It is true. And question number third, the surcharge on individuals is progressive, which is implies that is escalates as income level rise. It is true or false? I think it may be wrong, false, but it is right answer is it is true. And next question number four, the surcharge imposed on person is decided according to the taxpayer's residential status. Uh, Everybody know taxpayers who will be paying the tax. We have already discussed in the last slide. If a person, who is a person, is a company, individual, HUF, AOI, BOI, local authority, and artificial juridical persons, all is comes under the person as per section 2 clause 41. Here we will be decide on the basis of residential status. If we are taking the decision of the residential status basis, we will be definitely this is the true. It not may be false. Next question number five. The surcharge, the question related to surcharge we have already discussed. Now the surcharge imposed on individual is subject to modification in each fiscal year in accordance with the government budgetary declaration. And here is the very typical, it is the false and it may be true, but it is, I think it is true. It is the right answer, it is this statement is true. We have now check out the knowledge, we have here discussed the five questions, and we have already discussed regarding this and the calculation of charging section. We have completed this chart of the discussion. Now we will be discuss is the calculation of the total income, grant total income. Regarding this, is the we have here is the some practical problem solving the numericals, and we will be discuss here is the section 80C to 80U, and what is the TDS rates, and we will be check knowledge again. Now, think is it is the who is assessee assessment tier in the Finance Act and the tax slab under Section 15 BAC avail its benefits and surcharge we have already discussed and surcharge in different cases, and we have already discussed in the special tax rates. Now we have already checked the knowledge, and we will be start after we will be discuss is next lectures is